It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I was in Marks and Spencer's looking at things to buy and of course to review on our channel around Christmas time, and I come across these and I couldn't help myself. I probably shouldn't have, because the gravy on its own cost me £6. £6 for some fresh gravy. But it says it's the best ever meaty gravy, and I couldn't help myself because I seen these and I thought I've just got to have these. I buy these frozen from certain supermarkets and they're really good. They're really good, but fresh. These are fresh. They're beef dripping roast potatoes from M&S. Oh, now then. The beef dripping's in. Maybe I'll just take a small amount of the beef dripping, because this is where it becomes problematic. I've got the air fryer out, look. I've got the air fryer right there, but I'm not going to air fry these now. I'm going to put them on a little tray, because I'm not going to eat all of these on my own. I'm going to put a bit of the fat with a few potatoes on a baking tray and oven bake them. So I need to have a quick look at the time. So we need a plan B with this. So if I stick them in the oven from fresh on gas mark 7, it's 45 minutes. Wow, okay, 45 minutes in the oven. I'll go and do that then. It's 800 grams of potatoes and they cost me £3.50. I couldn't help myself, £3.50. So they're the beef dripping roast potatoes. I'll get another tray, of course, and then we have some goose fat roast potatoes as well to get into. Same thing, 45 minutes in the oven, gas mark 7, or electric oven 220 degrees, fan assisted oven 200 degrees. But we'll put some gravy as well. I'm not going to eat the whole pot of gravy either, so we'll put some gravy in a bowl, put that in the microwave for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'll be back then. Well, for me it'll be 45 minutes, but for you it'll be in a moment. Right, okay, fresh out of the oven, the gravy here. Look at this. It smells fantastic, this beefy gravy from Marks and Spencer's. When I got it on the spoon into this bowl, it was really thick, like jelly coming out. So we're going to start. Here are the so these are the goose fat potatoes. And these are the beef dripping potatoes. Put them in these little cake tin type things to cook them in the oven. Didn't need too much. It's just me for lunch here today. This is a point just to show you how good something can be from, well, hopefully it's going to be good. Let's find out. So I'm going to start off, I think, with the goose fat potatoes. Now this come in like a plastic squeezable packaging, the fat. So what I did, oh they're hot, cut the top, bit of the fat in the tray, and I was constantly like spooning the goose fat onto the potatoes as I was cooking them. Very much the same thing with the beef dripping. That come in the 2 lumps of the beef dripping, as you've seen, spooning on the potatoes as we were going along. So let's nothing like a hot potato, eh? Let's try it on its own first and foremost. This is the goose fat. Fluffy white potato in the middle, crispy coated edge. Oh. So on their own, the potatoes have got a really lovely creaminess about them. I really like that outside edge, that crispy potato edge. In terms of flavour, it's not too bad. I always find goose fat to be decent, but not the best. I actually think if you want a really lovely roast potato, I look no further than chicken, personally. I think chicken fat is really good for roast potatoes. It's okay on its own. Let's try it in this gravy. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, I remember a time in a pub when my local pub used to serve roast dinners. Oh. And the cook because you always had a separation between, or back then anyway, people who wanted a drink in the pub and people that wanted to eat in the pub. So the cook there, who was Linda at the time, used to keep the drinkers happy, would make extra roasties and probably a tray like that full of gravy, and leave them on the bar so people could enjoy for free roast potatoes and gravy. Keeps them in the pub longer. Oh, is the gravy worth £6? The gravy is tremendous. It's beautiful. It's rich, really beefy like, and not just like OXO gravy. This is beef stock. This is proper beef stock. Definitely worth the £6 that I paid for it. Right, let's go in then. This is a beef dripping roast potato. Now, what I will say, let's put that down a second. Can you see the difference between the two potatoes? This is the beef, this is the goose fat. The goose fat was clear when I opened the packaging, whereas the beef dripping were already cooked. They already had this crispy coated edge to it. So let's get into the beef dripping. Oh, straight away for me, the better potato. Goose fat is okay. I think it's more of a like you get you thinking of Christmas time. Of course, these are designed around Christmas. I think the goose fat is a little bit more traditional. Get you thinking about the festive time, but in terms of taste, oh, the beef dripping potato is second to none. Crispier, crunchier edge to the potato. Same fluffy potato in the middle. But that flavour of beef is just incredible. It is just absolutely fantastic. This was the potato that was sat on the bar in the pub. A beef dripping roast potato. I think the only thing that will rival beef, chicken's very good as I mentioned, but lamb roast potatoes equally are just as good. So, let's get the largest potato then. Let's grab some of this Marks and Spencer's beefy gravy. Oh, and let's get in. Oh. Hot. Oh. It's like eating a hot potato, throwing it round your mouth. This is just splendid, absolutely splendid. Oh. Wow. Fluffy white potato, crispy coated edge. Fantastic dinner. And the thing is, because they're in like a metal tray and I separated them, I've still got a load of the gravy and I've still got a load of the potatoes. So what I plan to do is treat the wife and the kids when they get in from school and work tonight with some gravy and roast potatoes and maybe some meat. I might fry up some chicken or something. This is close to perfection for me. Blooming hot, mind you. But it's one of them things you don't mind. Oh. You can't stop eating it. You cannot stop eating it. Right. Rating then. Rating. On a personal level, the goose fat, they're okay. They're okay. I think it's just more centered around Christmas goose fat. I think it's more of a traditional product at Christmas time that people buy for maybe nostalgia reasons. The beef dripping potatoes are just absolutely out of this world. So I'd say the goose fat are a 7. The beef dripping potatoes are a 9. And the gravy, well, I mean, oh, that gravy's like some, is it worth a £6? I'd say so, yes. It's rich, it's beautiful, it's lovely. I can't wait to polish off these potatoes with the rest of the gravy. The gravy's a 9 out of 10. I really hope you like this video. I like putting together little things. I like walking around these supermarkets and going, that will go with that, will go with that, chucking it all together, seeing what we get. Hope you liked the video. Please comment, please subscribe. Boom, cheers.